sharing with real estate agents how to grill loan officers. This
Setting expectations, there's maybe.
And we all know rate is important, right? Because that is a part of the calculation, but is that the only thing? So, hey everybody, Sean here. Welcome to another episode of the Renowned Mortgage Podcast. This is actually really fun. I am Sean, your host, and what I mean by fun is Justice is out of town this week. And so we get to bring in one of our amazing team members, LO Max Lloyd. Now, you're not here in Seattle with us, so you don't get to it. We every once in a while, we do the Seattle weather report because we find that people find it interesting that it actually is not raining all the time in Seattle. So what is the weather like in your neck of the woods? Weather check.
Weather is very hot and sunny today, Sean, and it would be terrible day to be in the cloud business because there's some blue skies out there.
Okay. Nice. Well, listen, today I'm really excited about this topic. I was telling you before we jumped on, this is going to be a little bit different for me because Max does something really amazing on the Renowned team. We're going to talk a little bit about that today because you might yourself be interested or know someone who might find some value in how Max really treats and views the after the closing process. And so we're calling it the 10-30-60. So Max, give me a little bit of a high level. What does 10-30-60 look like from your perspective? Like when you're dealing with families, you're getting ready to close a deal. You carry this 10-30-60 philosophy with you.
Yeah. So thanks for teeing that up, Sean. So, I take so much pride in this, and it's so exciting that I'm aligned with the guys that are renowned because they understand, and we all understand the importance of what that looks like post closing.
Yeah.
And the way we really break down our value proposition is 30% of what we do for our clients is in the early planning stages. And we go really deep with our clients and really get an understanding of what their short and long term goals look like, and make sure that we plan and align so that the mortgage aligns with those goals. It really sets them up for success. And
Absolutely.
the next part of that value proposition, that 10% really comes into effect once we go under contract, when we're purchasing a home or we're facilitating a refinance, and that's getting that to the closing table. But where our job truly begins is after we close, and that 60% comes in because the mortgage needs to be managed for the life of the loan, and that's where we truly believe our job begins.
Okay, so stewarding the loan after the process, that is not something as far as a philosophy for the majority of loan officers out there. Talk to us a little bit about that. What does that look like? What is stewarding the loan afterwards? And what are the opportunities and advantages of having someone who has an eye on your larger financial picture when it comes to your mortgage? What are the advantages to that as a client, actually?
Yeah, great question. So there's definitely a few components here, but the first one I'd love to go deep on is a system that we call our strike rate or straight payment program. And essentially, what we're doing, Sean, is we're connecting with our clients and we're really breaking down what it would look like to do a refinance. And
Hmm.
it's going to be custom to each client because your first time buyer, they're going to be in a little different financial picture or scenario than your corporate executive who's been working for 30 something years.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
long story short, what we're going to do is determine where it would make sense for that family to do a refinance. And as soon as that opportunity presents itself, then our team at Renown would be notified and the client would be notified as well as soon as that interest rate presented itself. So we can assure that they're never overpaying on their
Right.
mortgage and they do not miss out on these opportunities.
So I understand too. One of my favorite agents that I've gotten to know here in the Northwest area, his entire philosophy is helping families become investors. He believes that real estate is a key investment strategy for not just that person's future, but their family's future as well. So he really, really, really dives into it. So he has that conversation about buying your first home. And as you're buying your first home, you're looking at your second home. And he really leans into that conversation. I would imagine that's a little bit of part of the tier of what you're working into as far as helping people with their investments or helping people with their asset strategies and what that 60% looks like in keeping an eye on that ball as well.
100%. And we're just so blessed because of course we love to have these conversations with our clients, and I know that we can provide a tremendous amount of value, especially when it comes to real estate assets. But we're just so blessed because we work with so many amazing professionals, and real estate investment, that's not for everybody. and there might be a more fitting asset class for a family. So we're just so blessed to work with so many amazing professionals. And a lot of the times we may not add value when it comes to real estate investments, but we will manage their primary residence. Number one. And number two, we can make an amazing referral to one of the many professionals that we work with,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's going to work with that family.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Obviously, we've just kind of barely scratched the surface today, but understanding that our philosophy of not just, hey, we close the loan, shake hands, and call me if you need a refi or call me if you're going to move, but us saying, hey, listen, no, we're partnering with you in this. You're not getting rid of us that easy. We're here. We're partnering with you in this process to make sure that it's not just when you've closed the home or not just when you did that refinance or debt consolidation or what have you, but that you have a partner in this journey that is going to keep our eye on the balls that you don't need to keep your eye on. Like